And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Bruno Fernandes.
He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Isak actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Szoboszlai. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Manchester United have their second corner now. Szoboszlai is short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, brilliant from Bruno Fernandes! A finish of true class. Manchester United take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Ekitike. And here's Bruno Fernandes. He's in a great position here. Madueke.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's picked his way through. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Manchester United are really in a position where...
He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Some good work on the right flank here.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's been given away. Back into the middle. Kerkez powering forward here. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's delightful. McAllister. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Kirkes. And here's Tevez. Nicely weighted ball. Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Ekitike. Threads one in. Shoots! And it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper.
Great chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very...
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Mainu gets a cross in. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tries to play it for a real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mainu deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, strongly challenged there. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Mateus Cunha, has been asked to play here, Peter, because despite all his...
Mateus Cunha! McAllister, and the pass is intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception, well timed. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Mainu going full tilt down the right-hand side. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he cuts out the supply, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's got away. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Casemiro.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No way through. This ended up in no man's land. That's rather hopeful. Good strike, quite an alarm. 15 minutes till half-time. Onana. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's the shot! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage.
Tevez! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Mainu goes steaming forward. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, it's Bruno Fernandes! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'm going to opt for the versatile Danny Welbeck. His preference, I'm sure, would be to play through the middle, to score as many as possible, and he'll be judged on that ultimately. But he makes his pace count in wider areas too, and I think that's where he can be most effective.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. McAllister. Oh, this looks sharp. Good chance here! And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Distributed tidily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Szoboszlai, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Tries a shot! Oh, that was close. That's good running with the ball. Heading backwards. Adebayo makes the interception. So we're still where we started right now. He's chosen to go back. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Tries to play it through. Cute ball. Pedro Neto is on. There's the shot! It's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the...
And Welbeck! Tried the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Menu. Oh, easy pickings there. Welbeck stood up well to him there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Aimed beyond the defence. Kerkez. He is through here. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Szoboszlai goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the...
Tevez! Oh, it rattles the bar. Bruno Fernandes. Foden. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Good take, and is he in? And the shot! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Foden. Nice-looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Szoboszlai. Everton are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Looking for option, surely! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Reinders. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Pretty robust defending.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's looking wide. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Szoboszlai. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Szoboszlai with the slide tackle there. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. He's takes a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot is wide and looking to get onto this. And that has left him in a heap. Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. And he shoots! Out of play for a throw. Plays it across. Szoboszlai, Bruno Fernandes, McAllister kept his eye on it, and he's there. Onana, and it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Isak. Menu, and the counter is on. Now it's Foden.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Goes for a shot!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bruno Fernandes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's come to nothing. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he decides to cross it. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Now it's Szoboszlai. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Knocks it out wide.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
And it's Reinders. That's good play. Szoboszlai could try cutting inside here. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Tevez. Threads one in. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? And he's found the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Tevez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Reinders. Aimed beyond the defence. That pass has been well intercepted. Onana. Well read, nice interception. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Isak. Isak! And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Reinders. Menu. Reinders.
2 added minutes has been
That's
indicated.
really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Chance for a shot! Foden! Oh, important interception. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitutions taking place.
Everton get the ball rolling for the second period. Tevez, he's got away. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Everton come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! Onana. Alcaraz.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tevez couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Foden.
Foden really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was...
There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Plays the ball back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Real chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough, and the shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again.
Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tevez. Good play on the left-hand side here. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Decent hit and on target. Well, what about it? Everton are taking this the full distance. Terrific stuff. McAllister. Madueke. He's picked his way through. Now, can they get him away? Everton still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! That's a sharp pass. Played into space out wide. Foden. Stood up well to him there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pickford claims comfortably. Now it's Tevez. Nicely weighted ball. He's beaten the last man. An uncompromising challenge.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. This ended up in no man's land. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Reinders. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess.
Chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of... And a chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Added time.
McAllister. Alcaraz in with the challenge. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, that's a very... And Tevez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Madweke. And that is as far as it goes. Everton were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ouattara. Great vision. That's tidy. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Tevez. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Ouattara. Can he get on the end of this? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Driving forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Ouattara. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Just a whisker away. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Raya punts it upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's an imaginative pass. He's being urged to shoot. He's had a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Manchester United are foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Bruno Fernandes! That's a fine save.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. Shot, can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm going to opt for the versatile Danny Welbeck. His preference, I'm sure, would be to play through the middle, to score as many as possible, and he'll be judged on that ultimately. But he makes his pace count in wider areas too, and I think that's where he can be most effective.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Hops for safety. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Welbeck. And Welbeck! And he's found the net! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage...
Shot a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Probing pass. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Welbeck! It's loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Newcastle leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Kirkes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ekitike. And he's had a hit! That's another chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Newcastle are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Fernandez. And here's Marmoush. It's a really well-measured ball. Tevez quietly revving up. Pedro Neto. And it's McAllister. Well, that pass isn't the best. Wirtz. Gravenberg. Out wide here, opts to play it back.
Marmoush!
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Pedro Neto. Half an hour played now. Szoboszlai. Konate. Fernandez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Gvardiol. Passing is crisp and sharp. Wirtz. And here's Marmoush. And Marmoush! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And it's Kirkes. Pedro Neto. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Adrabayo. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Szoboszlai considers his options. Gvardiol. He's going for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Gvardiol brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Pedro Neto. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And Ekitike! And it's there! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Newcastle find a position of... Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And that is a routine catch. And he's in, and Marmoush! He's scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture.
And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Newcastle are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 1, Nick Pope.
And we are
Number
underway
4,
again.
Adebayo. Number 7,
Newcastle
Pedro
do
Neto.
appear to have made a half-time
Coming on the
change.
field,
Well, I'm assuming
number
that this is going to
32,
end up as a
Ramsdale.
tactical change, Peter.
Number 2,
Caresses it
Butland.
through.
Number 28, Joe Willock.
Nice control. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. McAllister.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Gakpo. Played into space. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Van Dijk. Could be danger here. Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! It's a goal! And they are cruising away. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And this is Marmoush, Mohamed Salah. And it's Gravenberch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Welbeck looking to penetrate opposition lines.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Just the keeper to beat! Tevez!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Wirtz tries to clear. Corner number 3 coming up. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Newcastle do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Wirtz. Gravenberch. That's an imaginative pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's a goal kick. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Botman is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Fernandez. Chance for a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Stood up well to him there. Donnarumma. And the keeper's given it away. Oh, that's ambitious. Fernandez. Now Gakpo. Guardiola. Now Gakpo. And it's Van Dijk. Fernandez. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. Gakpo could try cutting inside here. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Gravenberch. Onana producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Wirtz. Marmoush. Can he finish? No mistake!
Substitution in progress.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mohamed Salah. And he's had it nicked away. Fernandez. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai got a long way forward to join the attack. Mount. And it's Fernandez. Can he get it through? Look at the space here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chiesa. Crunching tackle.
That's going in strongly.
Spread it left.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nicely spread. Mount. Kerkez calmly anticipates. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mount. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Played back in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And this is Berg. Shoots! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Del Piero, and the shot! I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's gone for goal. Right card. That has not gone well. Neymar looking for the run. Oh, delightful ball. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. McAllister. Neymar. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Donatoni. And it's Del Piero. Pato. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Donatoni.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Udinese are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cannavaro does well to stand firm and defend it. Donatoni. Now, what about a counter-attack? Knocks it into space. And it's made its way to it. Big chance! Udinese with the corner. They're first. That pass isn't the best.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Pato. He won't be happy with that one. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Pato is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Rashford. Donatoni. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Pato. Clipped into space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Lewandowski.
Oh, really well played.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's ambitious. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pato. He is through here. McAllister. No, again there's no way through. Donatoni. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That ball looks a good one. And this is Del Piero. It's run loose. Who's going to get? And Del Piero! McAllister. Valverde. Now it's Neymar. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Rashford. And this is Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's been... There's the header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Lewandowski. Time and again they are repelled. Pedri. He's picked his way through. And this is Del Piero. Plenty to aim at here. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kerkesh. Udinese are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Just about up to the hour now. Stood up well to him there. Tries to pass it through. Now, can they get him away? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's in on goal! Del That is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And here's Del Piero. Oh, it's Del Piero! Oh, he's been caught napping. This time, surely. And again. Sticks it away. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Donadoni duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Udinese are having a ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram cuts out the pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Chance here to counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And that is faded wide.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Albert Ferrer wins the duel this time. And it's Albert Ferrer. No way through. Pedri. Now it's Pato. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pato is on his own. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it's Bergkamp. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Bergkamp. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he spark a counter here? And that pass just didn't quite work. Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Lewandowski. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Donadoni. Albert Ferrer. Aimed beyond the defence. Here's found Yamal! Comfortable claim for the keeper. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator.